versus wants and what the difference is can be so unique and so specific to the individual. So as you continue to, expand and grow and lean into wherever your life story and your life cycle is going to take you, the needs and wants should be a foundational touchstone that you kind of constantly go back to. Now, to clarify a little bit, needs are going to fundamentally stay the same. However, a big realization that I've had, not only for my own experience, but also for the many people that I have coached and helped and started to kind of really bring in this connection to their inner knowing, is a realization that we don't know what our needs are. And if we do know what our needs are, some of them can be very construed or misaligned or even integrated or what's that word where it's almost like you're not they're not your needs, they're the needs of everybody around you. And these are very fundamental, but they're also very common protocol slash protective mechanisms that we can infiltrate within our subconscious if we're not how may I say, so if we're not able to express our own needs, and when I say that, I say it with intention, not able to or not willing to, because it can feel scary and it can feel like, well, if I express my needs, what happens if those needs aren't being met? How will that make me feel? Those are very valid, very important, very valuable realizations to come across or to come face to face with. I'm going to challenge that concept because a huge part of what can then occur is the individual, the beautiful, unique spirit that you are, then looks outside of themselves and you will live your life trying to satisfy everybody else's needs around you, trying to first of all impose what you think their needs are, and that can actually be a disservice for the people around you, not on purpose, but it can be. And then on top of that, the needs that you are now kind of shunning or pushing away because of a fear of either getting those needs met. A lot of people have fear of actually getting what they're asking for. And then on top of that, when you start to work on your own needs, it starts to bring things up, okay? And that is healthy, that is to be expected, and if you can lean into that understanding, that can make this process hopefully more fun and hopefully with a little bit more grace, a little bit more ease. Now, just quickly turning back around, now, if you have found that you are a person that looks outside of yourself and tries to satisfy everybody else's needs, that's a defense mechanism that can occur from many different times within a lifetime, but most often it's kind of developed at the younger years, and it's developed with the concept of our subconscious keeping us safe. If we are people pleasing is another it's another component. It's not quite the same, but it's another component. If you are constantly being of value, of service, and you're helping others to achieve their needs, then you are useful. Then you can kind of almost gain acceptance and gain positive energetic feedback or positive energy in general that will not necessarily fill your cup, but it feels good enough. And I am going to lean into that feeling and be a little bit vulnerable here. This is an intimate place for myself, recognizing that that was a very common pattern for myself as well. So if you find that those pieces land for you as well, I highly encourage you to sit in that feeling for a little while. It might feel uncomfortable, it might feel a little bit sticky, and everyone's experience is different. However, emotions of resentment, emotions of feeling used, emotions of, like there can be some pretty sticky emotions that bubble and trickle to the surface. Understand that those lessons in your life that kind of got you to that point are valuable. They are a crucial, beautiful part of who you are, and the amazing ability to be able to tap into others' needs and wants, and to be able to really have a burning desire to um, want to manifest those desires and needs for others. However, if you're constantly seeking outside of yourself approval and acceptance, and really focusing on just what's outside of you, your inner world will be chaos. Your inner world will be a feeling of just lack. Like, there'll be no fulfillment. There'll be a really hard place. You can feel it, and again, you'll kind of feed off of it from others, but for you to authentically feel it and to know it inside, that's something that we need to cultivate. That's something that we need to bring forward.